Right, that sounds like a familiar situation.
Your cash and your artifacts. I'm quick, you asshole.
I hope I didn't kill the other guy by accident. I don't think I did. I think it was possibly this guy. Oh, good, he's alive. Is he? Oh, can I not give him a med kit or anything? Right, let's go. Oh, right, finally, take the first aid kit. So my friends are going to ambush a bandit squad nearby. Take the first aid kit, just so you can stop whining.
People, this is the commander of the neutral squad. Bandits out of the derelict machinery scrapyard, expecting counterattack. We're low on numbers, so everyone's welcome to give us a helping hand.
Right, let's drop anything irradiated. Oh, you're kidding me, aren't you? Ah, oh, for God's sake. Oh, don't you just hate that when that happens? I think there is a mod out there. I seem to recall now there's a mod out there which alters the opacity of the inventory, you know, so that you can see if you're being sneaked up on. But to be honest, I think this one does a pretty good job of that. So it's the only thing that's at fault here is me. So let's load again. Yeah, unfortunately I couldn't save him this time. Ah, I think I accidentally shot him, mate. Oh no, they were corrupt stalkers, that's what it was. Alright, you don't get much for these gas masks, so I'll drop one of them. Anyway, this one looks to be corrupted or irradiated. Drop that one for now, I think. So much gear around here. I'm just going to throw a grenade in their direction just to hopefully... They're quite a long way away, but I don't want them walking over here again. I don't think that was near enough. Right, let's get out of here. Make yet another quick save. This shotgun holds an extra round as well, which is good. I'm not sure. I haven't actually fired it yet, so I don't know how quickly you can fire the next shell. But I can't seem to... Does it only take buckshot then? Oh, it just takes buckshot, which is a bit of a shame actually. But yeah, I'm probably quite happy that I've got it still. What's the condition like of this? Weak average. Not going to bother with that. I've still got no ammunition for that. Just preparing myself for when we go and fight the bandits here. Right. Armor piercing rounds magazine, and let's do it. I'll have a quick scout round first for any odds and ends that I might find. Never seen that look quite like that before, I don't think. Looks a bit different. Alright, I've got to drop something again. One of these is, even the tin could not preserve the meat, must be disposed of. Right, well that's easy enough. Just drop that. I think I'll drop one of these pistols as well. Not going to get that much for them, really. Oh, I'll leave it like that for now. Semyon Sorcerer, that's quite an interesting... Some of these names are quite childish, you tend to find in these mods, but also can be quite amusing. I remember the first... the first sort of character I remember speaking, you know, in one of these messages in the bottom left of the screen was George Moose, which I thought was just quite amusing. Didn't actually see a Mr. Moose, but he was in contact. Right, I think that's about all I can find here, pretty much. There may be the odd box around, but I can do that later on. Yeah, I've already searched him. Alright, this should be Bess. Right, yes, I'm happy to help you. Can you trade anything first? I think I'll trade him that. Trade him 1 bottle of vodka. But I don't think there's much else that I'm going to let go just yet. Right, okay. Right, I'll help you, gladly. Right. I should get in my position. Yeah, you can't usually get up here, but I have noticed 1 or 2 other oh crap. No, 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 get up, get up, get up. I have noticed 1 or 2 mods which allow you to get up here. Right, so I can see 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Could just try using one of these from a long range, actually.
Everybody take your stand. Let them come close. They will be easier targets.
Well, that took out 2 of them, that's alright. Oh, that was a very good shot, I've got to say. I wasn't expecting that from that range. That was a very good shot. I don't really mind it. I don't really mind dying like that when it, you know, when it's something you could admire. Right, let's get in position again. I think what I'll do is I'll get up here once more, just to see them approach, and then start throwing grenades, and then get down. There's no cover up here. That's the problem. Right, quick save and a hard save coming up. So I think we killed 2 or 3 of them last time, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem. I don't usually find this too hard. But that could be famous last words. Right, let's get down actually, I think. God, it's a long way down, isn't it? It takes a bit of time to get down here.
Everybody take your stand. Let them come close. They will be easier targets.
Oh, crap. Medkit. I think I need to get a bit closer. Saw one go through there. I think that did some damage. That was close. Very close, that was. Not sure how many are left. Probably a few. I think there's a couple of our guys further up, so need to be careful about throwing grenades. One's injured. That could be a cry from one of our men, I'm not sure. Right, is that it over? No, I don't think so. Did we repel it then, or have they killed our guys? Right, that one's dead. Normally Bess or one of them speaks, but I guess he can't if he's dead. Just going to make a quick save and hope for the best. Sometimes you get some boxes in here, but I'm not going to start getting out of breath just to loot a box at the moment. Right, that was a bandit. And now I'm definitely overloaded. I'll drop these pretty rubbishy shotguns. And I'll drop one of these as well. In the end, you just have to make concessions. You can't take everything. Might get some ammunition out of some of it, though. Yeah, these TOZ 34s weigh 3.1 kilos. Actually, what are they worth? Not that much. drop that as well. Oh, looks like a... Is it an Ingram? Yeah, Mac 10. Well, usually not very good sort of weapon, although I like the design of it. I do like that. Right, that's one Kefir that I can drop because it's irradiated, and so are those spuds, I think. Well, that went pretty well. Dude, he was right next to you.
Great job, boys. We wiped them out. Everybody have some rest. And you, Stalker, come over here. Let's have a chat.
Yeah, let's have a chat. I always quite like that bit. Just out of interest, if we compare the Ingram with the MP5, so that's accuracy and damage for the MP5. Oh, it's way down on the Ingram. Of course, the only thing the Ingram's really got is the rate of fire. Magazine's the same, I think. I'll drop that, I think, because it's... Hopefully I get a chance to use one later on. But for the moment, it's not really worth it. Right. Suppose I better drop. See, that's in very good... No, it's not. It's in bad condition, or fairly bad. I'll drop that. And I'll drop that as well. That's the one in good condition. Picking up yet another one to, you know, take the ammunition out of and then discard it. Let's drop another gas mask, I think. Information about stash at the garbage. Nobody's backpack. Right, I think that's about it. Experienced loner, Brisker brigand. Probably one or two that I've missed, but I suppose the loot hasn't been bad on them, actually. It's been okay. Kind of thought when I threw a grenade around here somewhere that one of the bodies may have gone spinning off in this direction, but yeah, I might be wrong. Suppose I could check these abandoned coaches or buses to see if there's any, you know, any artifacts or something. Probably isn't much in here. Oh, what's that? That's an empty stash. But yeah, sometimes it's worth checking these things out. You never know what you're going to find. No, I've already checked them out. I think sometimes you'll find a little metal stash sort of tin under these coach seats. I tend to refer them as those sort of I don't know what you call them, tin lunch boxes. That's what they remind me of. Right, that'll do. I suppose that's the endurance though, isn't it? Because that's minus 18. Is that 18%? I assume it must be. So I'll leave that off for now, and hopefully I don't have that problem again. Well, I think you're the only one left, but I'll take the cash. 13 grand. Thank you very much. Got quite a bit of food there, so I think I'll sell him one of each. Yeah, that's clean bread. Sell him a couple of vodka bottles as well. I'm not doing too bad for medkits, and I have got some artifacts now. God, I'm not paying that for one. Ah, I've got the Ingram still. Thought I threw that away. But you can have that. Yep, that'll do for now. I've got plenty of bandages. That's quite a good thing. I don't always ask them questions about, you know, what's going on in the zone and stuff, because I've read it so many times before. But I suppose some of these mods probably alter that to some extent, but let's try clicking on what's this place. But it looks to be much the same. Yeah, I think it's much the same as per normal. If you want to read it, just pause the video. Right. Let's go. He's going in that direction. I think, I don't know which mods it is, but this can be a real problematic area where you clean out the bandits and you've barely finished speaking to them and then they're coming back in again, and it's that frequency of respawning, and that's a real letdown in some mods. It's pretty much game breaking for me, so I don't tend to play those ones. Can't think offhand which ones it is, but I have experienced it a few times before. Better stop rabbiting and just remember that there's enemies over here. Got a feeling I'm going to get grenaded any second now. That took down one of them. Just going to get back a bit and avoid the anomaly. Shouldn't run with your back to them, but that was quite close though. Oh, what I wouldn't give for a scope. Oh my god. That was a shotgun blast, right? Right from... Can you see that guy? Sort of diagonal line of trees in between a tree and a post. I think that's the guy that killed me from a shotgun blast, which is... I would say that's probably unrealistic. Debatable. Probably feel a bit of a sting, but I'm not so sure about that. Oh, Bloody hell, I didn't see that before. I think that's possibly the first fire anomaly I've seen since I've been since I started playing this mod. What have we got here? So that's radiation. Oh yeah, got the slime on, so that made the burn worse. Probably should take those off if I'm going to go into combat. Might pay me to get closer this time. Oh, I've only got 4 rounds of armor piercing on that. But then again, once you're spotted though, you haven't got much cover. Don't think that's going to be much use. Hopefully that'll put the cat amongst the pigeons. That's possibly a bit too far. Right, they're alerted to my presence now. Yeah, that was a little bit short, I think. That might be too far. Nope, I think he walked straight into the blast there. Bloody hell, it's that shotgun guy again. I think I'll just check with my binoculars. Right, there's one. He's coming straight for me, actually. Oh, haven't you died yet? Just going to make a save. I'm going to advance a little bit. No. Right, he's down. Camp elimination. Oh, that was the job for Sid. Picking up stuff that I'm going to drop again in a moment. Yeah, I'd say the cats are less I'd say they're a little bit more aggressive, the cats, than the blind dogs. Once they catch sight of you, they usually go for you. There's another one. Better reload. Quite like the sound of this gun. Just looking around anxiously for something else to try and attack me. I'm not going to bother with looting the cats. Oh, for a second I thought that was
Здорово, брат.
One of those bandits. Actually, I can hopefully sell something to you. Oh, I'm now experienced. I'm a little bit more experienced now. That is a weird sound. Strange that this is, I think, one of the few people I've met so far that will buy the irradiated potatoes off me. Bit of a useless fact, but still strange that no one else does, not even Sidorovich. Oh, that's terrible condition. You can have that one. That's being held together by bubble gum and baling wire. I'm only keeping this because it's got different ammunition to that one, and it's technically, I think, very slightly better. Although there's really nothing in it between them. Yeah, I guess that'll do for now. I just heard something. That's a zombie. I can't be that deaf. How many rounds did you need to go down? Oh, he's already dead. There's another one. Didn't really check to see how much time it took between each shell there, but I think it was quicker than the Winchester. The belongings of the murdered one, that read. I can hear breathing. I suppose that was because I jumped up here. But I am relatively safe up here. Now that does say attitude enemy, but that's probably because I shot him. Yeah, it's just gone 7 o'clock in the evening, so I think I might... No, I think I'll try and overhear the mercenaries' conversation. I think it's over in this direction. Can't remember if this mod has detectors like most other mods do. I kind of would like to hope so, and if I can get hold of one. I can't say I've noticed one at Sidorovich's, but maybe I just missed it. Because then you can come to areas like this and find artifacts. A little bit of ammo. Yeah, I'm going in the right direction. I think it's quite relatively dangerous around here, though, for enemies, I think. This is about as far as I got, I think, when I played it. You know, I played for a few hours after I did the mod video, the mod installation guide video. I did die around here at some point. Oh, that's possibly why it's dogs. God, I hate those things. Run into that. Go on, run into that. Thank you. I didn't think it would actually, but that was a perfect result. It's these ones I'm talking about. It's the... They look like dogs to me. But they really are a nightmare. Really need different weapon. Let's get a fully loaded magazine. Oh, there's quite a few of them. And it's jammed. Not good. Near radiation. With the leaves blowing in the wind, it's hard to tell sometimes if it's a an anomaly there or not. Which you know, adds to the atmosphere. So what conditions is in? So it's about average. So it's starting to jam, which is not good. Really wish I'd kept the other one now so I could fix it. That's a sound from a Doom 3. That's like a lightning dog or something. Don't really want to alert the Mercs too much. Well, I don't want to alert them at all. Alright, I'm out. Let's try the shotgun, I think. Come on, select it. So yeah, it spawns. That's disconcerting. It loads quicker, this shotgun, than the Winchester did, which is good. Is this an automatic shotgun then? Semi-automatic. Yeah, of course it's semi-automatic. What am I talking about? Yeah, and it's quicker between each shell as well. Bloody hell, there's loads of them. It's kind of like a Psy blind dog with like electric effect when it dies. Pretty, there's an artifact there. It's pretty, interesting encounter, this. Must have killed a fair few. Looks like a fireball. If it's not a fireball, it's probably a flame. Getting through the shotgun shells pretty quick. Fireball. Radiation 15, endurance minus 24, so not that great an artifact, but not a bad one though. Yeah, I must have killed a fair few dogs there. Have I... Get imperceptibly closer to the mercenaries. Turn on the microphone. Use.
Долго давно мы дело с этими сопляками. Мешают солидно трусу где-то надо. Во время прошлой операции раскрыли наши позиции. Пришлось отступить. Хотя уже сняли часовых с блокпоста. Лишние свидетели нам тут в общем ни к чему. Мы так груз никогда не протащим.
А что со свидетелями делать? Это зона. Забыл? Тут народ тухнет вагонами. Плюс-минус десяток никто и не заметит.
И как?
Да как обычно. Наш человек оставил им там заряд в неприметном месте. Скоро долбанет, и тем, кто останется в живых, станет резко не до того, что мы там вообще через кордон тащим. Опять же, поработаем с блокпостом. Если все пройдет удачно, то мы свой груз протащим, и в итоге вояки будут думать на сопляков, а сопляки на вояк.
Ну, как обычно, в общем.
Right, so that's that task taken care of. I'm not going to engage with them. It's too dark anyway.